All right, Rob. Patrick Mahomes, last night, of course, was what they call it again? Media night, right? Media night.
Media
and,
night, yeah.
All the media, not just traditional media, Rob, so you get some crazy questions. You get all types of stuff being asked of the players, and, it makes for some good quotes. And so Patrick Mahomes, of course, was asked about chasing Tom Brady as the GOAT. And Brady, of course, has 7 championships, 7 Super Bowl rings. So here's what Mahomes said. Do we have that, Rob G? Yeah. Here we go.
I mean, I'm not even close to halfway, so I haven't put a lot of thought into it. I mean, your goal is to be the best player that you can be. I know I'm blessed to be around a lot of great players around me. And so right now it's doing whatever I can to beat a great 49ers team and trying to get that 3rd ring. And then if you ask me that question in like 15 years, and I'll see if I can get close to 7. But 7 seems like a long ways away still.
Well, Rob, in 15, if he's not close to 7, he's probably not. He's not getting there because that'll be like his 21st season in the league, or 21st as a starter, 22nd season. But let me say this. I think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen. He's not the GOAT, though. That's Tom Brady with his 7 Super Bowl championships. But I don't think Mahomes has to get to 7 to surpass Brady. Are you on that? You think he needs 7 to get, make it a conversation?
I think that you and a few other people have jumped the gun when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, because he's got to chase Joe Montana first before he gets to Tom Brady. I mean, the idea that he's better than the guy who was 4-0 in the Super Bowls, 11 touchdowns, no picks, 3 MVPs is outrageous. I think that we have totally done a disservice to Joe Montana to think that Patrick Mahomes is there. If he loses this one, he's not even Joe Montana. Forget about Tom Brady. He would be 2-2 in Super Bowls. So this idea that he's chasing Tom Brady is a fallacy. He's chasing Joe Montana first. Let's get to 4 first with maybe 1 loss, and then maybe we could take a look at him and then say, can he get to Brady? This skipping of Joe Montana and thinking he's Tom Brady is ludicrous. It's prisoner of the moment. It's just forgetting about the history of the NFL and what Joe Montana was able to accomplish. And I'm not on that bandwagon. He is not close to Tom Brady. In fact, he's not Joe Montana yet. So I'm out of that camp. I think he's got a lot of work to do before you can consider him the GOAT.
Well, I don't think anybody
NFL.
Considers him the GOAT right now.
Well, even in that race, I don't think he's in that race.
I think I agree right now that it is Brady 1, Montana 2, Mahomes 3. But I believe if Mahomes wins this one Sunday, he passes Montana. It's not just a ring count. That's part of it, but it's not just the ring count. And your argument for Montana was 4-0, 11 touchdowns, no picks. Well, what about the rest of your career? And it was good. Don't get me wrong. I got him the second best quarter.
Chris,
Hold on.
let me say this.
Hold on.
Okay.
No, let me finish. I got him the second best quarterback ever. But Joe Montana and Tom Brady, the reason I don't think Mahomes just it's not a Super Bowl count, is that Mahomes individually has had a start to his career that's well beyond both of those guys. And so that is why I believe that he's already equaled Montana in MVPs. And so I think he will pass Montana at 3-0. I mean, if you're just counting rings, that's what your statement sounded like, then Terry Bradshaw, where's he? He's 4-0 too.
Chris, can I jump in?
Yeah.
It ain't just rings.
Okay.
As much success as Patrick Mahomes has had, in the Super Bowl, he has 5 touchdowns, 4 picks, and a quarterback rating of 79. Stop it.
It's not just the Super Bowl. What about the whole career?
But I'm talking about when you look at the whole picture, you got to have something that's even extra special. I get it, because when you look at him and his winning, all I'm saying is he might be 2-2 come Sunday. So you're guesstimating or assuming that he's going to win, and I get it.
I haven't made my pick yet, so I might not pick him to win.
Yeah, I think that it's premature.
But that doesn't mean to me. I don't think if he's 2-2, you and I see it fundamentally different.
Yeah, we do.
I don't say, because so and so never lost in the Super Bowl, that means he's better than somebody that lost once or even multiple times. Tom Brady lost 3 times. And like I said, Terry Bradshaw's 4-0. Does that mean he's better than Aaron Rodgers was, who was just only won 1? Does that mean he's better than Peyton Manning, who lost some Super Bowls? I mean, no. And so it's a whole body of work. If you want to say Montana, like I said, right now I've got Montana ahead of Mahomes. But I think Mahomes is going to pass him. I'm just saying I don't think the argument is strictly Super Bowl wins or Super Bowl performances.
It's
definitely
Joe
a big
Montana
part of it, but that's what you keep bringing up.
No, but Joe Montana has as many MVPs. You don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to win another MVP. I'm talking about the people
it's a pretty good
who
guess,
think,
though.
Chris, you started
it's a
out
pretty good projection
you started out
more.
that he's chasing Tom Brady, but my point is he hasn't even passed Joe Montana. He's got to chase Joe Montana first before we could get to Tom Brady. That's my argument to you. On one hand, you just brought up, you didn't even mention Joe Montana, and then when I gave you the little pushback, then you say he's number 2. Okay, well, that's I'm just saying.
Look, Rob, you don't watch First Things First. I've been saying that for weeks, that Montana's number 2. So that's not new. I'm not kowtowing to your opinion.
You didn't say that today, though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I've said it before on this show. And to me, it is going to be 2 people. He's going to pass Montana.
Are you
firmly
sure
believe that. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure. Now I don't project the future, but the projection from looking at the start of his career, where he's been in 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls, I'm projecting that this 28-year-old is going to continue to have a great career.
The team can be
and I think that will pass. He is the team.
The team can
change. He is the team. It will change.
There's a chance that Andy Reid, there's rumors that he might step down after this.
Fine.
There's a lot of things that can happen.
That's how good Patrick Mahomes is. That's how good he is. That his coach, it'll be a loss if he loses Andy Reid, but the dude is that good. And that's why I think it's going to come down to him and Tom Brady. And so I think if he gets to 5, that's where, he has to continue to be the driving force. And I will say this, Rob, in this Super Bowl, this season, he has not been the driving force behind the team. It's been the defense. But he's done what he's had to do. He's managed games. And if they win this, barring some spectacular performance by him, this season will be more like some of his first 3 Super Bowls, where the defense was the driving force, but Brady ran the club, managed the game, made big plays when he had to.